I don't like the Great North. I wanted to. I do. It has a lot of elements that on paper are really good. I think it's interesting that they're going into, a big, tough Alaskan town. Instead of watching one of those History Channel series about how tough it is, yeah, you see people. They live wild, they are very connected to nature, but they also go to school and have malls like civilized human beings, though also still very connected to nature. I can respect that. I can respect a hardworking family trying to fish while also respecting the environment. I can go for that. I like that it's a single dad raising a bunch of kids. I like that his oldest son is engaged from a woman from California. And yes, props that when she's asleep, this black woman actually wraps up her hair. It's a little detail, but I don't see that, so it's cool. And let's see, yeah, the kids are okay. Ugh. Despite all the stuff I've listed, oh, also that the single dad is tough and virile, not overly macho. He's not trying to prove anything. He's just trying to live his life while respecting others the best he can. He doesn't do it greatly, but yeah, he's tough without being arrogant, and that's a lovely setting. But yeah, despite all these things I've just listed that sound good, the show is not likable. I kind of despise it. It's so sad, but true. I wanted to like it. I wanted to mostly because it's from the same people who made Bob's Burgers, but this show does not have the good sort of formula as Bob's Burgers. Mostly because the family is too positive. They support each other without question. Everyone's just get up and go. Everyone's got that high energy. It's annoying. It's just not funny. It tries to be funny with innuendos and such and weird references like Bob's Burger does, but Bob's Burger does it maybe because they did it first. It comes off more organically and I believe in their passions. But also another thing is the characters in Bob's Burgers are sometimes against each other, or at least they have conflicting personalities that, kind of give the story a little traction, kind of, makes friends and enemies even in this family, or their neighbors or work co-workers and such. Yeah, there's a little more to Bob's Burgers, a little more meat to it. Whereas this show is sort of just like snow. It's cold and like bland in color. It's just, yeah, it's not interesting. It's not funny. There are lots of family sitcoms on Fox Network's animation domination thing, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's my problem where I'm just tired of, oh yeah, teenagers, they're a hassle. Parents, they're a hassle. No, no. Despite the fact that I like that it's in a different setting, I don't. And I want to like it because I like Nick Offerman, but no, I just don't. And I'm very disappointed by that because it's the kind of thing I want to support. I will say this though, there is one episode that was very powerful to me. Yes, the gay one. Okay, so there is this school dance and such, and yeah, the clueless, naive teen daughter of this show asks a boy out. She's completely oblivious to the fact that this boy is hanging out with her brother, and they're falling in love, they're dating. She just happens to be the tag along, but she doesn't want to admit it, not to herself. It's very sad and painful to watch. Hell, they have a dance together that she watches, and she doesn't really get it until they start kissing. Whew, it's hard. It's hard to watch her, how dumb this little girl is. And then, maybe because she's having a breakdown, she has this visual where she realizes that the legend that the school dance is inspired off of, where a man, built a cabin for his wife and then died freezing in the snow. Yeah, it's actually covering up something that was very strongly hinted, like in the beginning when the story was first, mentioned, to something she may be realizing now in her hallucination. That, yeah, the reason this guy built two houses, one for his wife and her lady friend, and one for his man friend, was, yeah, they were two couples. They were, like, he was pretending to be straight, and it got him killed in the snow. He froze to death. Even though he was beloved by the town for being a very smart, community man, yeah, that was a horrible, horrible way to go. God, and the fact that children are dancing to this awfulness is so sick. But yeah, that was a very strong episode to me. That sickness and that realization was strong. Like, pretending to be straight is just, it's really, really hard. It's not really a choice. It's a choice of whether or not you want to be miserable and lie to yourself. And that's what it feels like, being buried in the snow. God, that was good. The other episodes, I can't even tell you what happens. I'm just so bored. I'm so bored. I'm so disappointed. There's also a thing where somebody said, hey, let's just put tampons in bathrooms in schools. How much do they cost? $100 a box? Only $7? Oh my god. Not even $7. No, I don't think that's true. But yeah, despite the fact that this show has a very positive agenda, it just has very unfunny characters. And that's just what makes it a task, a toil. It's just hard to watch. And that's disappointing because I really wanted to support it, but I can't. I can't. It's just chewing on tinfoil. I can't. Though I do love that one episode. That one strong episode about the man dying in the snow. That was cool. Wow.